So, welcome to Minority Report, and I'm your host, Lachelle Smith. Minority Report is a video blog on YouTube celebrating Black-owned businesses. And on this episode of Minority Report, I'm going live for my favorite holiday. Yes, thank you, son. It is February 13th, and that means it is Black Love Day. Yes, Black Love Day. Black Love Day has now become my favorite holiday all year round. I've had a number of discussions about the importance of Black people um, uh, and the importance of having our own celebrations, holidays, festivals, traditions. And Black Love Day is just the one that, I just gravitated towards. And a few years ago, if you are new to my channel, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you head over to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/C/Minority Report TV show. And you will find the interview that I had with Ayo Handy Kendi. She is the founder of the African American Holiday Association. And I linked up with her in 2017, I believe, 2017, met up with her, part of her creating the African American Holiday Association. She also created Black Love Day. This was like back in 1991 or so. And every year, she's been traveling around the country, really just advocating for Black Love Day, discussing the tenets of Black Love Day, the 5 tenets of Black Love Day. I don't know where you've been living at, but if you have been following me on my platform, I talk about Black Love Day every day. We should be showing each other love every single day, but we do take one day out of the year, and that day is today, to celebrate Black love and to really express the 5 tenets of Black Love Day, being love for the creator, love for self, love for, your immediate family, your extended family, love for your community, and love for the Black race. Like, we already know that, to, have pride and being Black, being proud, being young, Black, and gifted is not a slight to anyone else. And I guess the misconception is because there are so many different hate groups that are, founded or say that they're founded on pride. I guess so many people have now just associated our pride with being hate for others. And that is absolutely not what Black Love Day is about at all. We're just standing in solidarity with other people who look like us, who share our experiences, share our background, our heritage, and the fact that we are all here, at least, where I'm at, descendants of slaves. So that's what Black Love Day is really all about. Still waiting on Kevin to come through. Like I said, I know he was having some technical difficulty earlier. King Kevin, as he refers to himself, Kevin Dorval, he is the author of this really great book. Sorry, my lighting is putting a glare on it. There it is. So now you can see it. 7 Types of Queens That Kings Desire. And I read this book, and I will be the first one to tell you that I am not a fan of social media psychologists, people with no degrees, no training, no certification, and nothing, trying to really tell people, specifically Black women, what they're supposed to be doing with themselves, what they need to do, how they should act, what they should say to, attract a mate. I'm not here for none of that at all. So when I saw this book being promoted, and I'm in a bunch of different groups, I said, okay, let me at least try and see what the brother is talking about. And I can honestly say that this book was nothing like I expected it to be. It is not heavy on, Kevin's opinion. It really is him pointing out different, strong women and their attributes that would make them or qualify them, as royalty, qualify them as queens. And what he's basically saying is that, he's encouraging women to adopt some of these qualities, or as many of the 7 qualities, and if at all possible, all 7 of the qualities, so you too can be a queen. It's not him telling you you need to wait 90 days before you have sex, or it's not telling him you need to serve your man's plate before you serve your kids. It's not it's not anything like that. And trust and believe me, if it was, I would have never endorsed it, or I would have just given that honest review like, this is some BS and I'm not here for it. But it was actually a really, really good book. I enjoyed it. I reviewed it on my platform. And then I also shared that review on Amazon and Goodreads. So this book, I'm going to recommend that you go ahead and pick it up. And it really highlights a lot of different queens. It highlights queens from throughout history, and then, you know, our current queens. So it definitely points out, you know, Michelle Obama, a lot of other queens, women that, you know, we admire, women that we, you know, put on pedestals, women that we want to, you know, just follow in their footsteps because they created, you know, trailblazed this amazing path for us to follow. So that is what that book is about. I wish Kevin was available. I'm so sorry that he, you know, couldn't be on tonight. I'm not sure where, I mean, I talked to him, clearly I talked to him earlier, and I know that he was having some technical difficulties. But as soon as he hops on, we will get into this conversation because you need to hear it from him. I can tell you what my experience was reading through the book. But I would like, you know, for him as the author to be able to tell you. So the 7 different queens, like I said, I already told you what the 5 tenets of Black Love Day are. Then let's get into these 7 queens. So there's a spiritual queen, there's a natural queen, there's a cooking queen, a warrior queen, a wise queen, a sexy queen, and a healthy queen. Kevin really goes into, you know, the spiritual queen being that woman who, you know, is prayerful. You have whatever deity you're praying to. I'm a Christian, so it's, you know, me and Jesus is rocking out. But, you know, whatever deity or whatever higher power you believe in, he is really just encouraging women. You know, if you want to be a queen that's going to attract a king, then you need to be, you know, in tune with whatever faith or religion that you believe in. Like I said, the book was really, really, really good. And then he, you know, gives you examples of women and how they were able to use their faith, you know, to advance their family, advance, you know, in their careers, and really just push their kings to be better men. The natural queen, you know, clearly, you know, this ain't my hair. I mean, it's mine because I bought it and it's cute, but that ain't the point. You know, the natural queen, the queen, you know, who is confident in her curves, her lumps, her stretch marks, her whatever, you know, confident in who it is and what it is that she represents. If you, again, are new to my channel, you definitely want to head on over to my YouTube channel because I just interviewed on Sunday Arian Williams. She is the CEO, owner of blacknaps.org. So for all my naturalistas, wherever you've been getting your hair care products from, what I'm going to highly recommend is that you check out blacknaps.org. Arian started out as a blogger back in 2010. She has also created her own line of products, and then now she's going forward to create a marketplace for other Black business owners who make products for natural hair. The whole discussion, I mean, it was awesome. She really just dropped some jewels, giving women tips, not just about their hair. Oh, he's joining now. Not just about their hair, but also business tips, you know, for entrepreneurs who are just starting out. Because, I mean, we get really, really excited. You know, it really starts to become trending news when we see another entrepreneur has made it onto the shelves into a box store, made it in a Walmart, made it in a Target, made it in the Sephora or Ulta, or, you know, a number of these different places. But I really think just as consumers, we take for granted what that process looks like. Like, we love to see people's, you know, highlight reels, but we never want to see what happens behind, you know, behind the camera, behind the curtain, behind, you know, the scenes. And it really takes a lot for an entrepreneur to be able to establish longevity and prove to these box stores that they're worthy to be on their shelves. And these box stores, they're not putting on the indie artists. They are definitely looking out, you know, for those who are already established. not with blacknaps.org. And that's the beauty of her platform. She does have specific criteria for you. So again, you know, if you're naturalista, whether you're looking to buy a product or you're an entrepreneur looking to sell your product, head on over to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/C/Minority Report TV show. And you can catch the interview with Arian. And then she's breaking it down for you. You know, she's talking about ingredients. She's talking about how to get, your product onto her marketplace. She's really, you know, just looking out. So that's for my natural queens. That's, you know, 2 out of the 7 types of queens that kings desire. So then the third one is the cooking queen. And, you know, as this, we still, you know, fresh into 2019. And I know a lot of people make the same resolutions or the same goals every year to eat healthier, you know, create this workout regimen, go vegan, cut out red meat, cut out all meat, whatever. Basically the the cooking queen is the woman who takes pride in her meals. Like, ladies, come on, y'all can't keep serving y'all men these box meals, for real. I don't do it. I try not to do it. I try to avoid it as much as possible, if I can. But when it comes to, just first of all, I'm going to feed you what I like to eat, and I don't like to eat out of a box. So I can't imagine serving that to my husband. Y'all got all that. I ain't doing that. So that's what the healthy queen is about. You know, if you don't have a green thumb, get one. If you don't know how to pick out fresh fruits and vegetables, there's a YouTube video for you, I'm sure. But the cooking queen is the woman who, you know, takes her time in the kitchen. You know what I mean? I seen a meme today, that Lord Jesus, that said you knew she wasn't a queen when she cooked the eggs before the bacon. Now, for those of you who cook, you know that is just so disrespectful. Listen, I'm over here in my feelings like I'm still single. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me y'all out here wifing women that don't know that you're supposed to cook the bacon first before you cook the eggs? Listen, I don't got y'all to do. If you don't know how to cook, you know, because we take for granted and we think that all women know how to go ahead and chef in the kitchen, and everybody don't have it like that. But what you can do is get you a cookbook. I'm going to highly recommend you start out with a Maya Angelou cookbook or a Patti LaBelle cookbook, or, you know, delish.com. Like, there's apps, there's help for you. There is no reason why you going to run off a good man because you can't make him a good meal, ladies. We ain't got that to do. Not in 2019. Listen, I got all kind of drip, but my drip is not for sale. Okay. It's just not. You're going to have to earn this, because I cook, I clean, I keep my car clean, I pay my bills on time. Baby, listen, you trying to get with somebody like me, I know I'm a queen. So y'all going to have to work some things out on y'all's own time. The warrior queen. Now, she, for me, was the most interesting queen out of the 7 queens. Because you have to know how to be diplomatic. We are all fighting for a number of different things, fighting for our purpose, praying over our kids, you know, trying to protect ourselves, trying to protect our husbands, because folks is going out here and getting shot left and right by people we think are supposed to protect us. We have, you know, our loved ones that are serving in the armed forces, you know, all of that. But you got to know when to fight, when to nut, when to buck. All that. You got to know how to throw hands. You got to learn how to lay hands to pray, and throw hands when it's time to show these people what you working with. I'm trying to be nice because it's 2019. I'm trying to stop cussing, and it's hard. So y'all pray my strength. But like I said, the warrior queen, you know, she's diplomatic. She, you know, defends her family, defends herself, defends her honor, guards her heart. And again, like I said in the book, Kevin is really not saying you need to be these things. He's saying that these are the kinds of queens that are out there. You may want to adopt a few of these qualities. And as I was reading through the book, and I'm going through the first queen, the second queen, the third queen, and there are some things that I recognize in myself, and there are some things where I know, being transparent with myself, you know, I'm lacking in a few areas. So I know I need to step my game up. Then we have the wise queen, the queen who knows when to talk and the queen who knows when to listen, the queen who knows when to be submissive and the queen who knows this fool trying to make me a doormat and we ain't about them games. That's what the wise queen is. The wise queen is the one who knows that she doesn't have all the answers, but is wise enough to know when she needs to go and get some additional assistance from either, you know, her elders, doing her own research, just using wisdom, wise with her money, wise with her time, wise, you know, with just her inner circle, the people that she has around her, has in her house, has in her bed, has around her children. You want to definitely take some notes about the wise queens. And then we have the sexy queen. We all think that we know what sexy is, and I'm here to tell you, twerking, that's not the only element to being sexy. It's just not, you know. It's not about what you wear. It's not all about what you wear. Let me clarify. It's not just about what you wear. It's about how you carry yourself. It's about, you know, intrigue. You don't want to give away too much. Like I said, this drip not for sale. That's for Plies, not me. This drip not for sale. You're gonna have to earn. You're gonna have to earn this royalty right through here, baby. It just is what it is. So that's the wise queen, the sexy queen, and then the healthy queen. Healthy in terms of keeping herself motivated, keeping herself encouraged, not allowing herself to become depressed, not allowing herself to become stressed, not allowing herself to be, you know, inundated with the things that are negative. That's what the healthy queen is all about. So Kevin did a really good job. Like I said, I am one who is not for the social media psychiatrist, psychologist. I don't care if you've been on CNN. I don't care if you've been on Steve Harvey's show. I don't care if you are Steve Harvey. I don't care if you've been on Oprah. I don't care. If you don't have any kind of degree, certification, if you have not studied and shown yourself approved, you cannot give me advice on anything. I'm sorry. That's just me. You know, I know that we get, you know, encouraged and inspired by these public speakers, you know, these motivational, whoever these people call themselves. Listen, you can't tell me enough sob stories. You can't tell me enough rags to riches stories. You can't tell me how you got over. Like, that's just for me. That's not motivating for me. For me, my motivation is my child and my money. Plain and simple. If my money's not right, I'm not out here dating. That's just me. I don't know how anybody else does it. I can't do it. If my money is not right, I can't see myself sitting across from another table. You know, I'm bringing a broken person and he's bringing a broken person. No, let me go on over here. Let me get my money right. Let me move my decimal points times by 2. Let me get my credit right. Let me get my taxes right. Let me handle my business. I don't like to be that individual who is out here in these streets flexing, sexy, laced front, red bottomed, and my soul is broken, my bank account's empty, and I'm trying to get a man. No, that's not me. I know my limitations. And not only do I know my limitations, I know what I don't want. So I don't want that kind of person in my life. That's not the definition of Black love. So if I don't want that kind of person in my life, I'm not going to present myself as that person. I'm not saying that he needs to be perfect and I need to be perfect. That's great. Two imperfect people get together and they begin to, you know, iron sharpens iron. They begin to perfect one another. However, what I don't want to be is I don't want to be a burden to somebody. I don't want to be with somebody who is positioning themselves to build and I'm not coming to the table with any tools. You can't come to me with no tools, so I'm not going to come to you with any tools. That is my philosophy on dating, Black love, relationships, just dealing with people in general. That's just me. I consider myself a queen. I took notes from this book. I took notes from this book. This is another book that I'm going to highly recommend. This is the Black Love book. This was written by Ayo Handy Kendi. Again, she is the founder of the African American Holiday Association. She's also the creator of Black Love Day. She wrote this book, and it's really Black Love Day. Let me clarify for those who feel as though that, oh, Black people just made up a holiday to, you know, counter what Valentine's Day is doing it. That's not the case. First of all these holidays is made up. If you ever sit back and you do some research on these pagan, almost cussed, on these pagan holidays, half these holidays is made up. So I don't see any problem with, if I can go ahead and I can celebrate these other made up holidays, I can come on over here and celebrate a holiday that was made specifically for people who share my cultural experiences. And it's not just about love in terms of relationships. It's love, you know, in terms of our family members. It's love in terms of, you know, our community. It's love in terms of what Black people globally are facing. You can take one day out of the year and truly assess, you know, am I doing my part? Everybody is not made to cure cancer, build schools, build highways, create infrastructure, save orphans, counsel widows, do hair. Like, listen, you can't do it all and save your edges. It's just not going to happen. But are you doing everything that you can with what you have where you are? That's what Black Love Day is truly about. We can show love every single day, but we just take one day to truly celebrate what Black love looks like. It's not these memes. It's not matching outfits. It's not, you know, oh, he paid my car note, he's paying my rent, you know, she looks good on my arm. That's not what Black Love Day is about. It truly, truly is about the 5 tenets: love for God, love for self, love for your family, love for your community, love for the Black race. So if you know, around other holidays, you take the time to volunteer or donate items, you can do the exact same thing on Black Love Day. So again, this is my favorite holiday. I love talking to people about Black Love Day. I love talking to people about the Black community. And when I met with Ayo Handy Kendi, bless her heart, I call her Mama Ayo. I just love and adore her. When I did meet with her, like I said, back in, I'm thinking 2017, when I met with her back then, and we were talking about Black Love Day, she did give me her blessing to create the Ultimate Black Love Gift Guide. That is my coupon book that I have created featuring nothing but Black owned businesses. Again, when I had my conversation with Arian Williams, who is the founder, CEO, creator of blacknaps.org, you know, we were talking about pricing items and discounts and samples and things of that nature. If you live in an area where there are not a lot of Black owned businesses, because trust and believe me, I live in an area where there are not a lot of Black owned businesses either, but I truly do try to support the ones that are local. And if they're not local, then I just buy online. However, Black people in America ain't in but like 10 cities, okay? Everywhere else, we're just scattered. Black folks in Philly, clearly they in Atlanta, you know, Oakland, you know, LA, Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland. Like, okay, after that, every other city is like we're scattered. Okay. So it makes it difficult. You know, if you don't live in Chicago, it makes it difficult to support Black owned businesses. And I really try to counter that, because supporting Black owned businesses is showing Black love too. Like, when you support a Black owned business, you are supporting a family. You are trying to help a business scale to the point where they're able to expand their product lines. They're able to employ other people. They're able to, you know, improve the quality of their product, improve their customer service, improve on their labeling, improve on their branding. You know, it helps to pay for advertising. These Facebook ads cost. YouTube ads cost. You know, if it's a brand that you've never heard of, well, you know, that's why, because they have not been able to build up their brand to the point where Essence and Ebony and BET is knocking on their door, begging to feature them. If we don't support them, they're never going to be able to grow. So what I did with the Ultimate Black Love Gift Guide was, I, you know, provide, you know, reasonable discounts for you to at least try these products. And this year, every year, you know, I have different brands. I do have some brands that love to come back, because once you work with me, we family. I'm sorry. We cousins. We play cousins. I'm a firm believer in brand loyalty. So I do have brands that come back, and every year it just keeps getting better and better and better. You know, more products for children, adding more plus size products, adding more products for men, adding more services, because I don't want us to just get caught up in hair and nails and, you know, clothes and shoes. But, you know, if you need branding, if you need marketing, if you need business consultation, like all of that is in this year's coupon book. And the coupons are valid for 1 year. Every single year on February 13th, a new coupon book comes out. This is my 4th coupon book. You know, I start working on this thing in October, and up until February 13th, I'm working on it. You know, I'm reaching out to brands, I'm communicating with them. I am, you know, helping them find their target audience. I'm helping them, you know, with their pricing and, you know, just answering general questions, just trying to help brands become better. And then I advocate for them all year. So I'm promoting them on Facebook. I'm promoting them on Instagram, promoting them on Twitter, promoting them on LinkedIn, brands, and it's free. I didn't tell you that part. The coupon book is a PDF download. It costs $3.99. The businesses that participate can list their businesses for free. I do have full page ads. They can pay for those. And then I do give a significant discount if you want me to also review your product. So some of the brands that have chosen to participate in the Ultimate Black Love Gift Guide, Black Owned Business Coupon Book, some of the brands that have chosen to participate this year have already sent me products for me to review. So this thing is just not going to stop no time soon. You're going to see me on YouTube showing off hair, makeup, food, all kinds of stuff, books. I really love to read. That's my thing. I really love to read books. So if you know an author who is, you know, just putting out a book, or has just, you know, just started writing, or, you know, is just looking for, you know, a review or a referral, definitely tell them to hit me up. You can always contact me on Facebook. You can also hit me up via email, info@minorityreporttvshow.com. I have a link, Work with MRTV. You can go there and it gives you a detailed outline of how I review my products. You can submit your product to be reviewed there. All of my pricing information is extremely, extremely reasonable. My interviews, at one point in time, my interviews were, I was charging $90 for interviews, but I really had prayed about Minority Report, because this is something that I'm definitely passionate about Black people, passionate about the Black community, passionate about building our economy in the Black community. And that can only be done through Black entrepreneurship. And when I truly, truly prayed about it, the number 27 came to me. Don't ask me why. It's a God thing. I'm not questioning it. He told me charge $27, so that's what I do. So my interviews now have gone from $90 to $27. So if you are interested in being on this platform and you have an exceptional story, you know, are comfortable being on camera, you really are, you know, here for the people, please definitely reach out to me. Share this information with your family, your cousins, your coworkers, your girlfriend. Listen, if you're new to my platform and you never heard me talk about kitchen chemists, you ain't been really watching my videos. I love my kitchen chemists, okay? My girls that are whipping up shea butter in the kitchen, making lip gloss, making toner, trying to save your edges. Them, I love them, you know, because for the most part, they're starting out small. Their products don't have a whole lot of ingredients in them. It's like 4 to 5 products and boom, you got a hair mask, or you have a cleanser, or you have a deep conditioner, or you have a lotion bar, or you have, you know, a bath bomb or whatever. Them people, I love them. I love them to death. So you can definitely tell them to hit me up. Then I would gladly review their product. And my reviews are often like this, they're videos or they're blog posts, or sometimes they're both, you know, sometimes they're both. I like that. That's what I do. That's my thing. So that's how, you know, I celebrate, you know, Black Love Day. I advocate heavily for Black owned businesses. I know right now everybody is in their feelings about Gucci and the blackface sweater and the mask. Like, listen, I don't have time. I don't have the mental capacity to attack Gucci or anybody else, because I'm a firm believer in advocating for what I'm for rather than complaining about what I'm against. So in alignment with preparing for Black Love Day, my newsletter that goes out 3 days a week, generating other blog posts, and then just trying to live my life. Just try to live my life, trying to eat a sandwich sometime, or go on a date, or take a nap. In the process of doing all that, I really did sit down and go through all of the businesses that I follow closely, determine what's luxury, what's not, and put together a list of 59 businesses. Because when you look at these luxury brands, and first of all, you need to know what a luxury brand is. First of all, you need to know what a brand is and how a brand has become a brand. Second, you need to know what's the difference between haute couture and ready to wear, because some of this stuff that you think is a luxury item really isn't. It's mass produced, made in China, but because the brand has established itself, has become a household name, you think that it's a luxury item. And trust and believe me, you buying something that might say Gucci, but it ain't no better quality than something you got at Old Navy. You just got to do your research. You just have to know. But I really try to educate consumers as well as advocate for Black entrepreneurs. So that list right now is up on my website. You can go to minorityreporttvshow.com/blog, and you will see my blog post about the blackface incident. And like I said, I don't have the mental capacity. I don't have the time or the energy to complain about these businesses, because there are those who are going to continue to support them. Plain and simple. And the ones who are crying about it now, by this summer, they're going to have amnesia. They're going to be done forgot. And they're going to be back in Gucci again. I'm not about that life. What I will do is I will say, listen, if you're looking for a luxury item, if you're looking for handbags that are made from real leather, made by Black entrepreneurs, I have a list for that. If you are looking for genuine leather shoes, and the stitching and the detail and the hardware is of premium quality, I have a list for that. If you're looking for custom made suits, custom dresses for the boardroom, for the catwalk, for brunch with your girlfriends, I have a list of businesses for that. Everything that any of these luxury brands make, there's a Black owned business that definitely deserves your time and your attention and your dollars. So my list of 59 businesses is not just clothes. I went a step further, and I listed luxury brands that are footwear, luxury brands that offer, again, accessories, whether it's, wearable art, or if it's just basic bling, if you need a new Cuban link from a Black owned business, you can find it. Shoes, like I said, accessories, shoes, handbags, fragrances. There are Black business owners who make perfume. Another person that I interviewed some time ago, a couple months ago, was Olivia Rose Skincare. She now goes by Olivia Rose. I can't remember the name of it. Atelier, I believe, is what she calls her business now. She's still selling on Etsy. However, she is transitioning into being a more luxury brand. And what makes her a luxury brand is the different herbs and oils that she uses in her products. Those things cost. If you want cheap oils, 99-cent lip gloss, there are plenty of businesses that sell that. But if you want fragrances that are going to last all day, that, fragrances that go into the room before you get there, fragrances that last, so boo thing know that you've been there, and can't wait for you to come back, then you need luxury perfumes and not watered down body sprays. Like, come on, we not in high school no more. Like, listen, when I was 15, 16 years old, Victoria's Secret's body spray, listen, I thought I was doing something. I thought I was grown. Bath and Body Works, colored water that I'm spraying on myself. Like, yeah, I thought I was grown. Now that I'm pushing 40, okay, time to step it up. If you're in the Juicy Couture, Tom Ford, or Issey Miyake, or whatever, there are Black owned brands that are comparable. So just, head on over to my website, minorityreporttvshow.com/blog. And like I said, 59 businesses, all of them are worthy of your Black dollars and your Black love. Like I said, supporting Black owned businesses that's an act of Black love too. So go ahead, get your booth in. You can celebrate Black Love Day and Valentine's Day. Ain't no hate over here. None. None. I'm just going to recommend that you do your own research and find out how Valentine's Day got started. You'll never celebrate again. That's that's all I'm going to say. Get into these holidays that are for our community, that celebrate us. Malcolm X Day, Harriet Tubman Day, Juneteenth, Kwanzaa, Black Love Day. Get into these holidays that celebrate us. Like, I'm just like you guys. I'm not anybody, spectacular. I just do my research. I find different information, data, statistics, about our community. I just did another blog post about, the newest business owners are Black. The newest, happiest business owners happen to be Black women. So you can find that information on my blog as well. I try to give you information as far as trying to find funding and grants and investment into your business. Support Black banks. That's another way that you can show Black love. Like, it's a number of different things that you can do. It's not just about, like I said, it's not just matching outfits and flexing for social media. Our community needs more Black marriages. We need, more Black couples. We need to be examples, for our children. We need Black marriage for survival, plain and simple. I don't enjoy working 2 and 3 jobs. I need a mate. I need a partner. I need a husband. So if you know anybody, tell them to call me. I like them Black. I like them real dark skin, y'all. Beards, Idris Elba. That's what I like. If you know anybody that look like that, tell them call me. My number is on my Facebook, on my website, somewhere. You can find it. Tell him, holla at your girl. If he a king looking for a queen, tell him, call me. Yes, we can get this Black love thing going. We need more couples to lead by example. Not just looking to celebrities, but looking to our neighbors, looking to our mentors, looking towards our elders that we grew up in church with, or Jehovah's Witness, or whatever faith you are, whether if you're Islama and you got your king, be an example in your community. That's what Black Love Day is about. It's showing others that we can get along, that we're not we're not fighting against each other, that we are really we're pulling towards each other, pulling on each other, depending on one another. That's what Black Love Day is about. It's not just about rings and roses and chocolate and teddy bears. It's not a substitute for Valentine's Day. Like I said, you can celebrate both if that's what you want to do. Matter of fact, if you like gifts, hell, that's a reason to get gifts 2 days back to back, for real. But it's really not about gift giving. I'm just joking, y'all. Seriously, definitely go to the African American Holiday Association website. You can get the Black Love book if you're interested in learning more about Black Love Day and how you can celebrate it, how you can create awareness, how you can talk to other people about Black Love Day. You'll never know that the heart is not really a heart. It is an ancient African symbol that was adopted and taken and used to promote Valentine's Day. There's a lot of information in this book. There's writings from Ayohandi Kendi. There's blessings. There's poems. There's prayers. There's dedications to relationships in this book. Talking about, sharing Black love and promoting Black love with your children. I mean, it's a lot of information, and just that it's a nice size book, but it's not a whole lot of pages. Matter of fact, it is 109, and that's with all the resources and things at the end. So it's a very great resource, for you to have, put that on your shelf with the 5 love languages and how Stella got her groove back and all the other romance novels that you got up there, and, how to pursue your man and catch your mate and be a queen and all that. And then don't forget to get this book, Seven Types of Queens That Kings Desire by Kevin Dorval. If you're interested in reading my book review, again, head on over to my website, minorityreporttvshow.com. And that's it for me tonight. I'm sorry that Kevin couldn't be with us. I know that he was really having some serious technical difficulties earlier when I was trying to connect with him. We were trying to test the live, and he could not get connected. I was hoping that he would be able to join us tonight, but he was not, and that's okay, because guess what, when things get better, especially with the weather, because I was also having technical difficulties here. It's been raining, sleeting, it's just been a mess, but we can always reschedule and be live again. So get your questions ready for him. If you feel like, you know, I'm a king looking for a queen and I need some tips, he's your boy. If you feel like you a queen, but you don't know where the king's at, because I know that's a big question. Like, yeah, where they at? If you know, all these kings out here, where they at? You know, Kevin will definitely be the one to tell you. Trust me. I spoke to him on the phone prior to scheduling this, and he is a wealth of knowledge. He's definitely encouraging. He does have some other events coming up, specifically tomorrow he's hosting an event, so you want to go to his website, 7queens7kings.com, get more information about him. You can order his book. Yeah, you can definitely order the book there. He's also in the process of filming. He's filming like kind of like a vignette about the seven queens. And don't worry, ladies, if you still not buying into the hype, like, come on, dude, seriously, you a man, why ain't you out here checking these dudes first? Don't worry. Seven Types of Kings That Queens Desire is the next book, and that should be out later this year, early 2020. So that is it for me tonight. My baby's here. I love my son. We about to hang out, watch some movies, watch The Wire. I don't know. What else we doing to celebrate these last few remaining hours of Black Love Day. I hope you found this video informational. If you have any questions at all, always hit me up in my inbox, hit me up on Facebook. I'm very interactive. I like to engage. I love to hear from you. I love to talk to you. And again, if you are an entrepreneur, aspiring entrepreneur, or you know an entrepreneur and they need, they need some love, tell them come through, check out Minority Report. I would love to, schedule time to have you as a guest on my platform or even review your product. You can reach me at info@minorityreporttvshow.com. And that is it for me tonight. I'm getting ready to take this wig off, y'all. That's Black love for you right there. When you can show your man your edges, you better have some edges. You gotta at least have some. If you're gonna wear weaves, at least have some edges, something, y'all. Your eyebrows, I'm gonna take these eyebrows off. It's a wrap for me tonight, y'all. I love y'all. I will check y'all out later next time.